My name is Devonte Friga, and for the next month, I'll be traveling from Florida to LA in an RV with my boys, and we're documenting the entire trip. I'll be playing basketball at different parks and getting to meet some of you, and also I'll be balling on you. But in all seriousness, we're living in a weird time right now, and sometimes we all need saved by some positivity, and I want to be that positive light for you. When I was at my all-time low, the basketball court was my therapy, and I want to be your healthy reminder to take care of yourself and allow something to save you. Previously on Saved by the Ball. Hey, we're gonna hop in the RV, travel the US. This is the RV.
What was the question? You just said you were promoting a fucking tour.
I sat down with my dad at the hot tub, just one-on-one conversation. And when I was talking to him, I was just like, hey, yo, is there any way we could take the RV? Dad looked at me and he was just like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you do. He's like, this is your business. This is your life. Like, decide what you want. To start the day, we went over to obviously go load up the RV, pack up some groceries that we didn't obviously put in the RV the prior day. But Dad was at the property too, and he was there. He wanted to show some stuff with the RV, how to hook up the septic tanks, the water, shit like that. And then out of nowhere, he comes back around the corner when I'm on the other side trying to film a bit with these guys, and he just starts yelling at me, and he's like, hey, somebody left the electric on, and now you guys, you know, it won't start, blah, blah, blah.
Y'all didn't turn the fucking batteries on, all the house batteries, everything's dead in it.
Huh?
Everything's dead in it because nobody decided to turn the batteries off when you guys did your little fucking video shoot. And you slid your side out and slid it back in.
Did we turn the battery
I hit
on?
the aux battery down.
I don't know where the battery is, so I wasn't, I don't know. Were we the last ones in?
Yeah, you were the last ones in it. You did your video the other day and you pulled it out.
I know, because we had keys in there. We moved
key.
it.
You don't have the keys. You need a key to unlock and lock every fucking thing.
Yeah, Scott seemed to be having a little bit of a off morning. I mean, I admit I kind of was too, but I guess I am the goofy guy on the channel or whatever, and I take the most random situations a little too literally. So when he said the keys are at the house, I'm like, okay, great, but that's not very specific as to where in the house. And I was like, all right, we understand you have a house, but where in the house are your keys for us to go get, because we're all stressed because we're trying to leave like now, and just, yeah.
I leave it in there in case somebody fucking loses a key. But anyway, it's Donna at my house. At my motherfucking house. I don't fucking know where. They're at my house.
But how should we know where they are at your house? You have a big house.
Dad started right away kind of explaining the whole safety thing to us. He was like, hey man, this thing will roll, you guys will die.
Listen, I'm being dead serious. Don't be clowning, don't be joking, think you're gonna fucking spook somebody or whatever. Be texting driving, this bitch will roll. You will die.
And right before we left, we kind of went up to Logan right before we departed the property, really. And it was just cool to see that it was just us four hopping in the RV, taking off, go to travel the country, really, and play some basketball at random parks, just be together for a month and stuff, and just a surreal moment, I think. So we finally got packed up. My man Logan's in the driver's seat. Let's check it out over here so we can still be outside. I'm so hyped though. This is so exciting, man. We're gonna about to take off. How you feel? You excited? You nervous?
I was tired. We were up late the night before, just kind of celebrating like the fact that tour started the next day, and then we had to get up at 6:30 to be at the property. So I was just tired, but like nervously excited. But I was also confident because that's kind of just who I am. Is like I like to take on new things and do new things and face new challenges, and having that responsibility was dope actually.
So I have a good friend named D'Angelo. He went to Mount Union with me, and he's actually from Miami. He was a quarterback at Mount Union. I told D'Angelo I was going to be in Miami playing, and he told me that some of the hoops were taken down, some of the rims were taken off, some people like nailed wood to the rims so we wouldn't be able to play. So I actually gave him a call.
Yo.
Hey, what's up? I've been talking to people on Twitter about parks, and I was about to go to this like church one, but I found this better one. It's kind of near a beach too, and it'll look better for video. Is there any way I can send you the address to the park and you go check it out and just make sure like the hoops aren't taken down or anything?
I mean, yeah, I got you. Well, yeah, just send the address. I got you.
All right, perfect. All right, thanks, bro. Right now I'm messaging HD Zay on Twitter. The process here is kind of just to see if he can get a couple people out there too, because he knows, or because he told me last night that there was some good high school hoopers in that area. So right now we're just on the road trying to figure out where we're hooping. As soon as he said that he could go check it out, I was like, yes, thank God, because then I can message the people on Twitter. There was a kid that hit me up on Twitter, and I told him if he wanted to get some people out there for the video, obviously, then to go ahead and do it. And he kind of sent me the address to a church that had hoops up still, and we made our way over there. So we finally got to the park. When we first got to the park, we rolled up. I had to go to the bathroom pretty bad, but we could see over the fence. And Logan looked at me, he's like, yo, bro, there's like 30, 40 people here. And there was 2 courts, and it was just cool to see that I knew it was gonna be good content, and the rain had stopped. And it was like perfect because the rain stopped I guess, in a good amount of time for us to get 3 solid games in. So we made a park video about that the channel's already seen. But I was just happy when we first got to the park, especially because just seeing some fans, I walked up, people were like, what's up, D-Free? I got some pictures with people. It was just a cool moment. It's just cool to, I guess, like, even now when it's already happened, to have random people come up and they just know who you are.
It was cool to pull up to the park for the first time with the guys, and you know, you kind of see the stuff on YouTube, but it was a little bit different to be there firsthand behind the camera shooting stuff. Kind of see Devontae interact with the fans was cool. And even some guys came up to Logan, Joe, and I and kind of recognized the work we do behind the lens. So it was cool. It was a good first experience.
It is the weirdest and coolest thing when complete strangers come up to you and know your name and like kind of know what you do. I'm like, hey, I don't know you, but I appreciate that you know my name and you support like Devontae and the group and stuff.
So after we were done, I was just walking out, people were getting pictures and stuff, and then someone came up to me afterwards and he just started talking about how the videos have saved him. And it's cool that this is when it happened, you know, when we're doing Saved by the Ball. And someone comes up and he's like, hey man, your video saved me. It's a way for me to take 5-10 minutes out of my day and forget about the negative shit that's going on in my life. And he really put it into perspective that it's not just him, it's other kids too.
Just watching your videos, man, like with everything going on in the world, COVID, the Black Lives Matter movement, and to see you just putting out just your shed of light and inspiration to the world, bro. And I think you know like the impact you have, but like I don't think you really know like the impact you have. Like there are a lot of kids just like in their bedroom watching videos and like they're going through whatever, but like those 5-10 minutes they're watching your video, they feel better about themselves. I appreciate that.
Alright, we just made it to our KOA. It's like a campground, little campsite. We parked the RV, got the slides out and stuff. It's kind of a mess right now because we got so much shit, but it's actually pouring outside right now. And I would show you guys that we have like our own patio and stuff, and we have our own grill over there. But I'm gonna show you guys in the morning here in a second, but we're in Hollywood, Florida. It's right next to Miami. And yeah, man, this is cool. We're excited. We'll show you guys more tomorrow, obviously. Carter and I decided to wake up a little bit earlier today and get a workout in. Just like, I really wanted to start this just to feel like I've won the day before it started, no matter what happens. And it's crazy it happened because the one-on-one got canceled and stuff, but you know, you wake up and you want to win like right away. That's why people wake up and they make their bed right away too. We've all heard that speech, but to start the day with a win, I think is super important for real. And focusing on the whole mental health side of things on this trip is kind of, you know, the whole idea, saved by the ball.
Devontae and I got up bright and early, got a nice workout in. It's always nice to find someone with the same interest and mindset as you to kind of push each other and get after it.
It's a good one right there. I don't know, probably a solid like 2 miles, but I'm happy about that.
Devontae's whooping my ass out here.
Trying to, man. All right, we are getting ready to hit the road to go to Orlando. Got to pack up the bags and stuff. Just again, super grateful. I'm glad that I'm around my friends right now. This is awesome that this is what we get to do as a job. Everybody gets to talk about it too, but just crazy that this is what we get to do. Expect in season 1, episode 3 of Saved by the Ball. Expect, I guess, a banger, because I'm gonna hit up Julian Newman again, because we are going out to Orlando, heading up north, and then afterwards going to my favorite place on this earth, Ginny Springs. We're gonna make a movie out of it, but it's gonna be awesome. Again, gonna really just take the time to hang out with my boys, and I guess document the whole trip, but expect a lot from episode 3, because this shit's gonna be crazy.